Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros.
Craft beer, one.
For an open window on the craft beer world. Max and Chris from Hops and Brew. Hops and Brew. Welcome to Hops and Bros. Yeah.
With our own intro song now. That's nice.
Wow,
I like it.
that's brand new.
Cheers.
Wow.
Cheers. Thanks.
Quite a nice little surprise.
Yeah. The,
Any
nameless,
extra dog coming down the stairs.
the nameless guitarist.
Woo!
Thanks.
The nameless.
The nameless guitarist.
Not airless, but
No, he's not airless at all.
shaded air guitarist.
Yeah. The hairy guitarist, I guess.
Where were we before that? Yeah.
Craft Beer 101.
Craft Beer 101.
The show that you can't get enough of.
Not enough, of course. And
All right.
This week it's something that's sprouting from the ground.
It's sprouting. Yeah, sprouting from the ground. It's right. Hop Rhizomes.
Hop Rhizomes.
It's the key. The key ingredient to a great beer, a great IPA.
A great IPA, of course.
Yeah, which by the way, we're drinking IPAs right now.
This week we're drinking the Ghost Orchid IPA from Bellwoods Brewery. Really nice. It's a quite wonderful IPA. I do really love this brewery. We already talked a lot about it, so we won't talk that much about it today.
But great IPA if you get a chance to get your hands on it.
Exactly.
It's
Only
great.
available in Toronto.
Yes. Oh, hops!
Hops.
Rhizomes. I'm going to talk about hops a little bit. So hops are known as far as in the ancient Rome times. Legend says they used to eat it, not drink it, as the hops in beer didn't appear really until the medieval times when they slowly switched from Groot mix to hops.
So basically, hop salad.
It's basically a hop salad. It was almost a asparagus. Almost
Okay.
asparagus. Although my asparagus usually I do in a microwave, add a little butter, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then put it in. I don't know if I do the same with hops.
You should try just like a cookie plate, asparagus,
Yeah.
olive oil, almonds, and Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. Oh,
Amazing,
good,
amazing.
Yeah. We should try that with hops eventually. We could do a little cooking show with
Maybe
1,000 ways to cook hops.
That could be something, right?
Could be something.
That could be
something
something really
interesting.
cool. Go on, Max. Go on with your facts.
All right, so a bunch of different kinds of hops naturally. Now, Chris, yesterday, which for you is going to be a couple days ago, you went and picked up some rhizomes.
Rhizomes.
Yes.
I picked up a lot of rhizomes.
So what did you pick
from
up, Chris?
a little farm called Bristol Hop.
Bristol Hops,
Huge thanks to Richard out there.
Thanks,
who,
Richard.
Hook us up with that. It's a little organic farm located 45 minutes outside of
So it's
Ottawa.
organic hops as well. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so no pesticides, no nothing.
Not at
all
all.
organic. Nice.
Exactly. So it's all organic, and there's a couple of Ottawa breweries sourcing their hops from him, but he's not like transferring to pelletization. So.
Oh, okay. It's
yeah,
only fresh hops. So for
Fresh
your
hop,
harvest ales and stuff
but
like that.
you also dry them off. So
Oh, okay,
if you
okay.
want like the full cones, he's doing it. As a home brewer, you can easily get in touch with him, and because he does homebrew too.
Oh, sweet.
Really
Well, I guess
good.
if you're working in the industry, you might as well brew your own beer at some point as well.
At some point.
Yeah.
But what's a rhizome? For
It's
myself,
a
like
good
I've never
question.
seen it.
It's-
Because the one we bought was already like
it's already
from the ground.
sprouted. It was already well, it was late in the year as well.
So
That's impressive. I did not I did expect it because I saw it before, but I mean it's odd.
yeah, it's odd.
It's odd because usually a plant you have a seed or whatever, a starter. This is a rhizome.
This
Cool.
is a rhizome. So basically, your main hop plant start off with they call it a crown. So what we have right now in our it's a crown.
Okay.
So it sprouts to maybe a couple of 8 to 12 vines. That's usually what you get around. But it also has a really aggressive plant, the rhizome, like the I'm saying rhizomes because we're focused on rhizomes. But it gets like shoots little rhizomes out of the original crown to spread itself.
So technically, if we were to unearth whatever we have, we'd have a couple different rhizomes that we could start more plants with.
You're not even forced to unearth what you have because as soon as you see that little twig coming out, you can just cut it off at like a good. You see it because it grows from like let's say your crown, then it's right attached here. So you cut it right here, and this is
from your crown. Okay,
exactly.
and then it becomes a new rhizome, a new potential plant.
Exactly. So for the first year, usually rhizomes are not fragile, but you let them go. So It sprouts. Usually, you might get hops depending on how the season goes, so it can change a lot.
Because we got hops on our first year, but it was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
It was late in the year, and we didn't get that much.
A lot of luck. So farming hops is a really, really hard duty. Like that's what I realized talking to the farmers out there, because it's a 400-hour work for the whole season.
Okay.
For 2 people.
Yeah.
So yes, this is counting like harvesting and everything, but also always keeping the hops secured from any I just have
bugs
bibits.
and
I just have bibits
and
in my
different
head.
kind of infections in your plants, and different plants as well that would, I guess,
Fight off
whatever. Yeah, the rhizome, the plant. Yeah.
Exactly. But right here, what I brought with us, I bought some nugget hops right here. I have Willamette right here, and also Cascade. And I've heard, like from the hop growers, that Nugget is a quite aggressive rhizome.
Nice.
Which grows like really fast, really strong.
And usually the vines are going to grow at about like 25 feet, almost 30 in some cases.
Yeah.
That's why I guess harvesting it gets a little tricky in that case. There's a lot of different things online you can go check. Little pulley systems to get it down, or if not, you're using a ladder to go up. Or
I've heard bad stories about the pulley system, because once the hops goes up there, they tangle into the pulley.
and then you got to keep it clear.
Now you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Cascade is also a super classic hop, and Willamette is a really noble hop, but also fragile hop.
Okay.
So he's slow to grow, and you have to watch him. Like it's kind of like the little easy kid that
Yeah.
you want to take care of it.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna do great things someday.
exactly.
It's just a
Nugget's
little
like
fragile.
kind of like the big badass. But once I look at like the acid alphas from these hops, then Nugget has quite a lot of acid alphas. So is it related to the fact that it is aggressive?
It might. I see in hops in general, you're going to get 2 different kinds of acid. You're going to have your alphas and your betas. Don't ask me why, just that's how they named them. Anyways, alphas are going to be the ones that are going to be giving you the bitterness to your beer. So the more alpha acids, the bitterer you're going to have a beer. The more beta acids, the more flavors you're going to get. Usually more on the fruitiness of it, depending on where you put it in the boil and what hops you're using.
Ranging from floral to fruity.
Exactly,
to...
floral to fruity to...
Name them. I've heard an experimental hop that add raspberries and mint flavors.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I heard that no brewers were able to brew an actual good beer with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Eh?
because it's kind of like pain in the ass hop to brew
I feel like
it.
you would probably want to put it as late in the boil as possible, add some lactose to it, and have some sort of a shake flavor to it.
Like
but
a
you'd probably
milkshake IPA
like
with
a
it, right?
milkshake IPA, but I feel like you'd still have to add a lot of fruits to be able to get all those flavors out. It really depends what you want to do. Yeah, but it's pretty interesting.
It's pretty interesting, and like so far, that's what I've heard from farmers and what we read on the internet, because we didn't know quite a lot about hops before growing some, and it's a quite really interesting plant. And
It's an awesome plant to grow because you can see it grow like in a
And it
warm
grows
day.
really fast.
It grows. That's the thing is every day you go out and you're like, wow, this plant grew like to a size that you can see. You
And
can
it's
literally
literally
see it grow.
You're making it learn its curve, its
Yeah.
own curve. So as an hop grower, you have to learn your plants too, because some plants will do have a lot more sunshine, so you have to let them breathe, let them get sunshine, and some of them like are a little bit more fussy, like the Willamette. You have to check it out, make sure it gets enough sunshine, not too much. Like there's something you have to learn about this type of plant. It's not just like flowers, you plant them there and wait until they become flowers.
They die or they become flowers.
Usually they die.
Usually they die.
Flowers,
If we're taking care of them, they die. Hops usually tend to live around us, so that's good.
Yeah.
The other thing that's really awesome, and it would be really awesome if you have a house or whatever and you want some shade somewhere, well, grab some hops instead of some like, usual vines.
Because
It's a beautiful plant, first off, and secondly, some brewers will actually do like an open call to like who has a home brew, home hops that they want to sell or give or whatever, so you can actually give it out and it's going to become a beer. It's going to have a second life.
or you can use them as a home brew.
You can use them as a home brew. You
And
can
do
make a
your
salad
own
with
harvest
it.
still.
Yeah.
Or a salad, yeah.
Or a harvest salad ale. You can do a little vinaigrette with your beer that you brewed and also use it in your salad.
Oh,
There's
that's
a lot of things you can do.
I think we should start like a show, 1,000 ways to cook.
1,000 ways to cook in the
hops.
West. I mean, hops. It was die in the West, wasn't it?
Like Shut up!
You're a nameless guitarist.
Shut up, nameless guitarist. You're not allowed to laugh during the episode. It's the first time we're doing something like it feels like a live show now.
It does feel like a live show at this point because we have someone watching, so technically it is live.
Usually, like we have the nameless guitarist, the stupid dog, and the
other dog.
The lazy one. Yeah.
So anyways, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed knowing about Rhizomes, if you like knowing about things about beer, let us know.
If you want to see a bit more about like the whole rhizome planting process, we'll do it more on the Craft Beer 101.
Yeah, we'll try to do a little 101 on how to actually plant it in the ground and all that stuff. Maybe do a little Facebook video on that one. We'll see. We'll see.
Because it's quite
It's going to be pretty short. Yeah, it's just put it in the ground and then you watch it grow. Anyways, cheers!
Cheers and see you.
Cheers, nameless guitarist.
Cheers, nameless guitarist. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. He might play in a band that we already filmed.
Yeah, he might. Who knows?
Thank
you for the beer, guys.
Hey, you're welcome.
Always a pleasure. If you want to read the label.
There's not really much more in the bottle, though. You want the rest? You're a guitarist. You like beer.
Oh.
That's the bottom you should not have got.
Oh.
Thank you.
Looks great. Still looks great.
It looks fine.